Hi, this is Fiat. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. I've been gone for about a month, and I was in my feelings about some things. Mainly, well, about a few things, but the main thing was about friends. But when I went to post a couple of days ago, I ended up getting food poisoning. Go figure. Never had food poisoning before, and I'm still not at 100%, but I'm well enough to get up and do a video. I'm sorry, my glasses are fogging up. It's hot in here, and there's going to be a glare, so excuse me. Oh my god, I think I'm going through the change. Jesus, I'm always hot. What I mean, but anyway, I was in my feelings about friends. It was mainly about if I really had friends for real. As I said before, I am my mother's only child, so I grew up an only child. My mother said that, you know how kids want to bring home pets or want to get a pet. Instead, I asked for friends to come over. I would ask her if they can live with us, and would go to their parents and ask if they can live with us, because I just wanted them around. And it's just funny when I think about it, like, yeah, really, like, some parents really going to say that, yeah, it's okay for their kids to come stay. But even as a kid, I still had the same spirit that I have now. I cared about my friends' welfare. So I can always tell if like something was going on in their household, and I would always want to like fix it. I remember like giving my friends like pep talks and try to talk them out of certain things. And I had this one friend who started smoking cigarettes when we were about 14 or 15 years old. And I remember giving her this speech about how she had asthma and she should not want to do that. Instead of, you know how kids usually want to do with their friends and doing this, like, nah, I'm like, no, you should not smoke. She kept smoking anyway. But to this day, she remembers that. It was like, you always been this, you've been like different. You weren't like everybody else. And I hear that a lot. So a few people from my childhood spoke about how I am today is how I was when I was a kid. So I was kind of pegged as like a square, like a nerd, and I could pretty much be cool with anybody from any background because somehow I was relatable. So fast forward 20 to 30 years later, and I'm still surrounded by lots of people, and many of them are the same people that I grew up with. And some I just met within the past few years. And I kick it with a bunch of people like on Facebook and inboxing and stuff like that. But there's only about 8 I really consider my friends. Like 4 of those 8 showed up to my 40th birthday party. I was hurt by it. So Susan Taylor said, pain is information trying to tell you something. So what I did was get to the root of why I was so hurt. And the long and short of it is I wanted all of my friends to be just as geeked up about my 40th birthday as I was. And the reality was they weren't. So I told y'all I'm an only child, right? So yes, I'm self-centered at times. I admit that. Once I told myself to get over myself, the funk I was in dissipated. I was just like, really, Fiat? It's not that serious. So I became really grateful for the friends who showed up, because they could have been anywhere and they chose to be there with me celebrating my special day. And I have to respect and honor that. So instead of writing those off who didn't attend, because believe me, I thought about it. I did. I asked myself, how do they treat me overall? Will they be there for me in my time of need? And the answer was yes. So each of my friends serve different purposes, which a lot of people's friends do. One I can vent to about everything, No judgments, no shade. And another one I don't share much with because she's a major shade tree. Wow. Another one doesn't know much about what's going on in my life now, but we've been friends since we were 11 years old, and we show up for each other at the right times. So each of them have their place and have their role, and I love them all because they play an instrumental part in my life. And because I attract so many people for various reasons, it took me a while to weed out acquaintances from friends. But being on this healing journey, I've gained so much clarity that things I once struggled with and was slow to move on, the solutions just like fall in my lap, like out of nowhere, like boom, do this, problem solved. You know what I'm saying? Like no questions asked. So yeah, I've gained so much. I can see a lot of things clearer now since I've been on this healing journey, and I'm telling y'all, it's great. So it's not all about me, just like it's not all about you. Got it? Okay. In order to heal, you got to keep it real. That's all I got. I will be posting videos back on my regular schedule. I do have some other things to talk about. And yeah, so I'm back. Let me know what y'all think. And what do y'all think about my hair? I have new hair. I usually change up my hair pretty often, but I was trying to let it grow out. If you look at the other videos, you'll see that I was trying to let it grow out. But I'm digging the whole tapered look now. So I cut my hair. Can you see it? I can't really turn around, but so yeah, anywho. Until next time, y'all. Bye.